Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Chris. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about effective delegation and empowering employees to take ownership. So, this is some things that I've learned by a lot of trial, a lot of error, and it's actually really simple. So let's get into it. Number one, if you want to become effective at delegating, what you need to do is this. You need to make a list of everything that you don't enjoy doing. Let's use the example of running a household. Let's say you don't enjoy cutting the lawn, pulling weeds, taking the trash out, taking the trash cans back to where they need to go, cleaning up dog poop in the yard. Let's use an example when it comes to business. Let's say you don't like writing emails, doing video editing. Maybe you don't like recording YouTube, doing a podcast, social medias. I know this might sound ridiculous, and it's not necessarily things that I don't enjoy doing. However, I don't enjoy cutting the lawn. I'm being serious about that one. But you need to make a list. I prefer whiteboards. I would recommend you use whiteboards. Doesn't have to be done. You could use Post-its. You could use Excel. You could use Word. You could use Google. You could use anything. Make a list of everything that you don't enjoy doing and that you hate. And there is your list that we start with. Number two, all of those things on the list, I want you to outsource. I want you to give to someone else by delegating or hire around. For instance, there's a whole bunch of things that I do inside my main company of selling watches, and it really bogs down my time. So I knew I needed someone to take over those tasks that I don't enjoy doing, but do anyways, to free up my time to grow the businesses. So with that said, we hired someone to do that. Now let's say that you don't need to hire someone. Maybe you have a team. You would take all of those things that you hate and ask your team who's going to take them over. You might have to be a little suggestive and say, hey, so-and-so, I need you to take this. So-and-so, I need you to take this. But give them the opportunity to take the responsibility over themselves. Or maybe your team can't handle the responsibilities, so you need to find an outside party to outsource it to. Make sure you outsource things that your team can't handle. Maybe outsource things that can save them time, including yourself, and find someone else that will do it. Okay, and lastly, as the owner, now that you've delegated and you're empowering or beginning to empower, manage the person, not the job. So what do I mean by that? Let's say you outsource video editing and the new video editor is struggling a little bit. You want to manage the person and praise the person and find opportunities to tell them when they're doing things well. Don't manage the job, manage the person. Let's say you have an employee and you outsourced emails. Tell them when they do a really good job. Tell them when they've successfully done their job. Manage the person. Ask the person if they need help. Ask the person if there's anything you can do for them. Don't jump into the job and take it from them. Now, I'm going to be honest, even at year 15, sometimes I go right into the job. But most of the time, I manage the person. And that is how you effectively empower your employees through praise and tactfulness rather than criticize. Notice I didn't say a thing about when they make mistakes. Find opportunities to praise your team, whether it's outsource or delegation, whether it's good or bad. Find opportunities to praise them. You'll empower them, and the jobs will get done well. All right, guys, that's what I got for you today. Effective delegation and empowering techniques of employees to take ownership of everything. If you learned anything today, drop a comment below. If you have a question about anything today, drop a comment below. If not, definitely hit like, definitely subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.